It's your boy, Shawnee. What they call me on the streets. My gang name, Shawnee Baloney. What's up? That's probably going to affect the audio, so I'm going to take that out. Hopefully that makes my audio a little better. It's going to be a tough walk because you guys aren't going to really be able to see me. But that's okay because you guys don't need to see me to love me. You only have to love me to see me. So I'm going to go punch out and then we're going to leave and then I guess I can talk to you guys more about what's going on here. And we are punched out. We're leaving right now for the low price of $3.99. Let's go, gamers. Let's get the hell out of this joint. Yep. Fuck this place, I'm leaving. I'm fucking out of here, bitch. Bitch. Have a good night. Chat, it might be raining right now, which would suck, but it might not. And who knows, it might start raining before I get a chance to get home, so I guess we'll see. Because who fucking knows? Who ain't got a damn clue? Me ain't got a damn clue. But, so, Aiden and Ben, what's up? Mia Popia, if I said that right, Popia. What's up? So, the way this is gonna work is this is gonna be a regular thing for almost if not every time I have to walk somewhere. So if I'm walking to work, if I'm walking home from work, Jesus is King, what's up? Lil X, what's up? So this is gonna be a regular thing of me doing a live stream while I walk home. So first things first is we got to talk about the Streamathon, which is what this stream's base topic is about. So the way the walk and talks things are gonna work. You scared you're gonna get shot? No, I'm not scared I'm gonna get shot. I'm living the life. I do this walk every day, almost every day. I don't work every day, but I do this walk almost every day. But so I'm gonna walk home. I have to stop at the mailbox before I get home though. So we've got one more stop we have to make. But 49HU says you're gonna get shot. I'm not gonna get shot. Calm down. And Mateo, what's up? But so Streamathon. I don't like that those people turned around. They were coming this way, and then I crossed the street. Now they're going the other way. It's a little strange, but you know, whatever. So Streamathon. I'm gonna try this for the 7th time now, because goddamn it, I got distracted by everything. It's gonna start tomorrow, and the way it's gonna work is that I'm going to do a live stream every single day. They're gonna start by just being these vertical format streams, because I don't have my computer up and running at the moment. Jesus says, I like your glasses. And 49 Hugh says, nice hat. Thank you, Jesus. And thank you, 49. So, every day starting tomorrow, there's going to be a live stream. They're going to start with just being on my phone. Saturday, I have a USB with Windows 11 on it coming, which is hopefully the last thing I need for my computer, because I built one myself. I built a gaming computer with a Asus Tough Gaming B650 plus Wi-Fi motherboard, a Ryzen 7 9800 X3D CPU, a 40, not is it a 4060? I think it might be a 4060. A 4060 GPU. It's got my power supply. It has a 1 terabyte SSD. So it's got pretty much everything. The computer, I bought every part for it separate. So, but I think in total I paid between $2,500 and $3,000 for all the parts for it. GC, hello from Pakistan. What up? What up, G's? But it's a lot of money. But so the USB with the Windows 11 should be the last thing needed, because it can install the Windows to the SSD. So it should be fine. That should be the last thing that I need. If not, I'll have to probably buy another hard drive, because the hard drive I have is kind of not great. So I might have to buy another one. But we'll get to that hurdle on Saturday once we get the USB. The USB says that it has all the drivers in it as well that are needed along with the Windows 11. So it should be fine. We'll find out though once it comes. It comes on Saturday. I'm going to be away Saturday morning till about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like 5:30, 6 o'clock, maybe later than that, until I get home. But then once I get home, my package with the USB should be there. And then I'll attempt to hook it up. I might even do that on the live, because I'm not going to be able to do a live until after I get home anyway. So I might try to hook it up while I'm live. If not, then if the computer works and I don't do the live, so what I'll do is I'll wait, try to attach it to the computer. If it doesn't work, I'll do a live from my phone. If it does work, I'll do the live stream directly from my computer. Smart fellow, what happened to your old channel with more subs? I lost the email to that channel. I don't know what happened to it. I was trying to, I made a second YouTube channel for, I don't even remember what it was for. I think it was just for Minecraft uploads or something. And I made a separate email for that channel. And then it put the YouTube channel onto my main email. So I tried to switch it. And doing that for some reason caused me to corrupt my entire main email and took everything off of it. So it completely annihilated every single video I had on the other channel, and then deleted the whole thing after like 2 days. So then I had to start over again. So yeah, I had the other channel and then everything just went away. So I have to start over. So we're at, last I checked, I don't know if anybody from this stream subscribed. We were at 326. So I got to get back up there, which I'm hoping the live streams will help with a lot, but I guess we'll have to find out. But so Saturday, maybe a computer stream, maybe a phone stream, depending on how well the computer works after I get that USB. Tomorrow I don't work, so I'm going to be home all day, so I'll do a stream from my house. I'll just probably do some random stuff for a few hours for the Streamathon. Friday I work a 4 to 9, so my live stream will be before that. And then I'll probably end that stream to to do a stream for my walk to work for the second walk and talk with Seanilater. And then there'll be another stream after that one for part 3, walking tomorrow. So like I said, I'm gonna do a stream for the walk and talk every single time I have to walk somewhere to or from work. So there'll be at least 3 streams a day sometimes. 1 for the Streamathon, 2 for the walk and talks when I have to walk back and forth to work. So there's gonna be a lot of live streams. What time do I start tomorrow? Do I start the live stream? Because I'm assuming you're talking about work, because I don't work tomorrow. But if you're talking about the live stream, I don't know. I probably should have a set time for these, but because my schedule changes so much with me not doing YouTube full time, so I have to mess around with my schedule a bunch. I don't have a set time for live streams, but let's think. I don't want to get up too awful early because I'm not that kind of guy. I don't know, maybe I'll start it at like I'm not going to give you a time in case I sleep through. So I can't say for certain when the stream's going to start. But if you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications, then you'll get notified immediately whenever I do a live stream. So that's probably your best way to be able to keep up, because until YouTube starts becoming a money flow and I can start doing it full time, I can't really make a schedule for stuff because I have to bounce around and do so many things all the time that I can never actually have a proper schedule. But yeah, so stream tomorrow, stream for Friday will be anytime before. The live stream will have to be before 2 o'clock, because I have to leave the house at 3, around 3, to walk to work for 4 o'clock, and 3 o'clock is going to be when we do the next part for the walk and talk with Seanilater. So Friday, not sure. Saturday, it'll have to be whenever I come back from the event I'm going to, which I think my dad said is going to be, I'm going with him. I think he said that the schedule it started at 2, and we probably won't be done there until 5:30, 6 o'clock. And it's at least an hour drive. So Saturday's stream's probably not going to be till 7 or 8, depending on how long it takes us to get back home. So, and then Sunday I work a 12 to 9. So Sunday's stream is going to have to start a little bit before 10. And then obviously the walk and talk will be at 11. And then the next walk and talk will be after I'm done work at 9. So we got lots of content to work with here. There's going to be a lot of live streams coming up. So, and then Sunday and Monday I don't, or not Sunday and Monday. Sunday I do work. Monday and Tuesday I don't work. So hopefully, assuming the computer works, Monday, Tuesday next week, we'll be doing some pretty cool gaming streams, is the hope. So, we'll see. But so, anyways, the Streamathon, which is the whole point of this stream. I haven't even got a chance to really talk about what that is yet. If you were there at the live stream that I did on my lunch break at work today, which was only a half hour, which I'm going to assume not a lot of you were there for, so I will explain what it is now. So, the Streamathon is a stream that occurs every day, and its sole purpose is for me to just hang out with you guys and to grow the channel subscriber wise. I'm not just gonna spend the whole stream just being like, hey yo, Junior, subscribe to the channel. But the point of the Streamathon is we have a goal set. So for this start of the Streamathon, the goal is for 1,000 subscribers. And we're going to stream every day until we hit that goal. And on the stream of the day that we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to put out a poll, and it's going to ask if you guys want me to continue the Streamathon with a second goal. And if everybody says yes, then I'll probably set the goal to like 5,000 subscribers, which is a big jump from 1,000 to 5,000. But that just means we'll have to stream a lot, which is totally fine with me. And as well as that, there's going to be videos that are coming out. So there's going to be a lot of content, a bunch of live streams, videos. It's going to be a whole thing, because I have a video in progress about the journey for making this goddamn computer. And I have clips already, but I can't film any more until my computer's actually running. So it's a whole thing. But Streamathon every day till 1,000 subscribers, and then after that, on the day of the 1,000 subscriber stream, everybody gets to decide if we continue. So yeah, let's go. GG's. How long have you been working on? Oh, this computer has been in the works for months, because I started by buying one part every time I got paid. But then, like a few weeks ago, Best Buy had a sale going on where there was a bunch of sales on a bunch of electronics. So I went whole hog and bought a bunch of parts, thinking that those were going to be the last ones I needed. And then I've run into a hiccup ever since, and it's been a big issue. So now I just keep going until I get everything. So it's a whole thing. But this computer has been in the works for months. If I had a ton of money, I would have bought everything all at once. But because I work a horrible job at a grocery store that doesn't pay very great, I can't really do that. So I have to go slowly, a little at a time. How long is your walk from work to home? Honestly, depends on how fast I'm moving. We've been live for 18 and a half minutes, roughly. And the first few minutes of that stream, the first 2 minutes, I was inside. I hadn't even left the building yet. So we've been walking for approximately 15 minutes. And I'd say we're almost halfway there. So sometimes it can take me a half hour, other times it takes longer. It can take a half hour and 45 minutes. Usually the walk back is a lot longer than the walk there, because I have to walk up hills, as opposed to when I'm walking to work, I walk down them, so they're easier to navigate. So, and this stream is going to be slightly longer because I have to stop at the mailbox, which takes just a few extra minutes. So you guys are going to have a few extra minutes just chilling. Yeah, it is a long walk, but you know, it works. It's fine. And now it's even better, because now it gives me a reason to stream and talk to you guys, which actually was giving a shout out to a lady I work with named Stacy for that one, because she was the one that gave me the idea of streaming while I walk home, because we were talking about videos. Because I'm going to give you guys a little insight, so anybody who watches this and gets this far in, or is watching this live, gets a little insight onto a future video. There's a bridge here in town that has a rope that you can just jump off of in the summer when it's nice and warm. And I'm gonna do a video of jumping off said bridge. And so we've talked about, me and Stacy have talked about some of the videos that I want to do, and she was actually telling me about the bridge and how she takes her nieces and stuff there, and I was like, I would love to go jump off this bridge. I'll make a whole video out of it. And so we've talked about some videos and stuff and some ideas that I had, and we were talking today, and we were talking about my walks to and from work, and she was like, you should do, because I was talking about how I did a live stream just this past weekend when I was at my grandparents' house, and that it got 70 views when I recorded it, when I did the live stream, and now it's sitting at 618 views, which is the most views any of my live streams have ever gotten. It doesn't sound like a lot, but the fact that people came after the live stream was done, I haven't experienced that before. My views don't usually go that much higher after the stream's been done. The fact that this is almost 1,000 views of a live stream that I haven't done, that was filmed days ago, is actually crazy. I'm not used to that happening. That didn't even happen on my old channel when I had almost 2,500 subscribers. So it was really cool to see, and we were talking about it. And I was talking about how I want to do more live streams, because one of my favorite things to do is live streams, because I get to connect with you guys better than me filming a video and then you guys commenting and then me replying through there. With this, you guys can say whatever you want in chat, and I get to respond to it in real time for you guys to see, which I think is awesome, which is why I like to do live streams. I feel like I'm more of a streamer than a YouTuber, even though I stream on YouTube, but you know what I mean. I like to do live streams more than I like to make videos, but I still want to make videos too. I don't want to just be that streamer guy. But, okay, this is the part where the walk's going to get really dark, so you're not going to really be able to see me that well. But we're still going to chat it up. But she was talking about how I should stream while I'm walking home or walking to work, and I was like, you know what? That's a great idea. And the reason why I'm calling this Walk and Talk with Seanilater is because I did a series on my old channel called Walk and Talk with Seanilater. Someone could be hiding in the trees. Yeah, well, I'd hear them and I'd smell them. I can smell lots of stuff. Smells like nature. Fuck you, nature, son of a bitch. But anyways, sorry, off track. Fuck me. Don't fuck me, please. I'm not ready. Fuck, what was I saying? God damn it, I read the chat and then fucking lost my train of brain. My brain train. The fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, so on my old channel, the original Seanilater channel, I had a series called Walk and Talk with Seanilater, but it was YouTube videos. It was actual videos and not live streams. So what I would do is I would record something while I was walking. I'd pick a random subject prior to the walk, and then I would talk about specifically that subject. And then after some editing, which sometimes took a while because I'd have to cut out long pauses and whatever. And I think I only did a little bit of them. The first one was about me. There was one I did about Five Nights at Freddy's. I think there were a few that I did about games. And there was some few other subjects that I did. But I did a video series on that. And I was like, you know what? I think it would be a nice thing to spice it up a little if I did that same sort of idea where I picked a subject and then it branched off from there. But if I did that on a live stream with you guys, because then if I picked a topic to start with, instead of just me branching off into my own little tangents, then we could have a discussion about whatever you guys want to talk about too. Because I could start with a subject, and then it could branch off to whatever you guys are talking about, and then it can be a whole thing. So that's what I decided. So here we are with the new series of Walk and Talk with Seanilater live stream edition, where it's just gonna be just us chilling, big chilling. But yeah, so to sum up what we've talked about so far, what do we got here? Streamathon every day, 1,000 subscribers. You guys decide if it continues. Walk and Talk with Seanilater is going to be a new thing every time I walk somewhere. So it's going to be a long series. My shoes are going to be wet by the time I get up here, because this is all wet because it was raining today. It was raining like an hour ago. But yeah, I think that's what we've got so far. Mundarabi, like your videos. Great, because I plan to make more, and I plan to do live streams, and I plan to just hang out and talk with y'all. How are you not scared you're gonna get jumped? Because I don't live in fear. I'm not scared of anything. I have one fear, and that's of death and not knowing what happens after. But other than that, I have zero fears about anything at all. Now, if somebody tried to jump me, that'd be quite unfortunate. But I have nothing for them to take. You want my phone? Sure. All I got is a camera roll full of stuff that's not important. Have fun. You want my backpack? Sure, all it's got is my work clothes in it. Yes. I've learned that if you don't live your life in fear, you're a lot happier. And me, I'm a happy guy. I've learned to be happy as often as possible. And with my tragic life story that I'm not going to get into, a lot of people are surprised that I'm as happy as I am. I should have just about slipped and fell on my face. That would have sucked. But I just, that hill takes a lot out of me every time I do it. I've been walking this trail for years. You'd think I'd be able to keep my breath a little, but apparently not. Whew. But yeah, I just don't live in fear. I don't like talking about death because then it freaks me out if I think about it too long, but other than that, I don't fear a damn thing. Have you ever wondered what the meaning of life is? No. And I feel like if I trailed onto that too long, it'd bring me back to death, which is all just one big no-no for me. So I'm just gonna end that point right there. Pop. Put a pin in it. You guys can talk about that amongst yourselves. Oh, lots of hills to walk up. There's 3 large hills that, by large I mean they're really steep. They're not too incredibly tall, but they're very steep. And there's just one mini hill. I've gone up the largest and the slopiest hill. I just went up the small hill. Now I'm going up the 3rd hill. And then there's one more after this one before we hit our mailboxes. So we're almost there, chat. Which means stream's almost over. Still got like 10 minutes to go. So, if that. But I'm thinking it's that. So, should be alright. God damn it, bro. I'm dying. Wow. No. No what? Oh, know about the live stream ending. I'm assuming that's what you're saying no to. It's so dark, how can you see? Because it looks a lot darker to you guys. There's actually a lot more light out than I expected there to be. Yeah, I can actually see part of the light from the sky still, which is weird because when I look at this part of the sky, I think about when I was a kid, how anytime I saw the sky that color, I'd be like, oh man, I gotta go to sleep soon. Now I see that sky, and still all I think about is how me as a child would have been like, oh, I gotta go to bed soon. Not me. I could stay awake for ages. So, I gotta watch out that I don't step on any snails. Snails are all over the place. I'm trying not to kill any of them. But, yeah, it looks a lot darker to you. I can see surprisingly well. The sky has a lot more light than it usually has. It's because it's getting nicer, so the sun's out longer. So, the sky's lighter for a longer period of time. But to you guys, it looks dark as balls. How's your love life? I am a single man. And you know what? That's fine. I'm focused more on my YouTube career than my love life at the moment, because once I'm making money off of YouTube and can strive off of that, which will mostly be when I start getting monetized, and then I can get donations on my streams. That's when I'm gonna start living off of YouTube. And after that, when I can just work on YouTube full time and I don't have to worry about running somewhere to go work somewhere else and then not having the time to make YouTube stuff. Once that's over, then I'm gonna start working on my love life. But for right now, the goal is to make it on YouTube. One goal at a time. And right now my goal is YouTube. So, yeah, see, to you guys can't see a damn thing. To me, I can see up the entire hill that I'm climbing right now. Usually I'd barely be able to see this. And on that other hill that I went up, the original ones, I'd usually have to turn on my flashlight to be able to see where I was going. But because it's so light outside, I'm not requiring that. Okay, so yeah, I guess it was less than 10 minutes because we're at the top of the last hill and I'm almost to the mailboxes. And then the walk is only a few more minutes to get from here to there. So, can I turn my flashlight on? I can't. I didn't think so. So, we're almost there, which means stream's almost going to be over. But if you just go to any of my YouTube videos and just comment, I'll talk to you until tomorrow's live stream. So, yeah. Okay. Mailbox. What do you got for me today? Hopefully something good. Leaf filter. Burgers. Tires. Something else. A letter. Who's this letter for? It's from my dad. It's not for me. I don't want it then. For it's the Ministry of Children. He's probably getting money for his children. Anyways, we're almost home, gamers, which means stream's almost over, guys. So there any final things you guys want to say? Any more things you guys want to talk about before I get home? Because I'm almost there, chat. I'm almost there. I could keep stream going, but the whole point of this stream is walk and talk with Seanilater, so I gotta end it. I gotta end it once I get home and the walking stops. And I'm just gonna chill in my room, watch some TV, look at my YouTube channel, see if I got any more subscribers, because that's just how I be. But yeah, so I guess I'll do my sign off, and if there's any extra messages, I will read them as I go. So, summary of today's Streamathon, every day till we get 1,000 subscribers, and there'll be a poll for you guys to decide if you guys want to go more. And that's starting tomorrow, which will most likely be the only live stream that I do tomorrow, because I won't be walking anywhere, so I won't have any walk and talk with Seanilater to stream. What's my favorite show? I don't really watch TV. Like, I don't watch like movies or TV shows a whole lot. I just watch a lot of YouTube. But walk and talk with Seanilater is gonna be a thing every time I have to walk somewhere, which is mostly gonna consist of me walking to work and from work. If I start making friendships in real life and I start walking places in the real world, then I'll do that. But you know, it's not really something I'm concerned about right now. It's mostly just going to be walking to work and stuff. Favorite YouTuber? See, my favorite YouTuber, I want to say is Markiplier, but I've been watching so much J Schlatt recently that I think he's starting to become my favorite. He's just so cool. He's funny, and I'm a thing for funny guys, because I'm a funny guy. But I think I might have to go with Schlatt on this one. Schlatt's pretty awesome. I think I might have to go with him. But yeah, so walk and talk with Seanilater every time I walk somewhere. Streamathon starting officially tomorrow. I'll make a thumbnail. It'll be a whole thing. But that's pretty much all we talked about today, which was really the only subject matter that I had, was to talk about those two things. But we had a good stream. We got 3 likes. We had a lot of chat. Met some people. I'm sure we got some subscribers, at least one, which is pretty cool. But I have arrived at my house. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry you guys can't see me. Oh, there I am. Hi. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I will see all you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.